Hello, this is McKee here, and I wanted to share with you some of my excitement about intelligence. You are so amazingly intelligent if you recognise intelligence in the right way. And one of the most stupid questions we can ever ask ourselves or ask our children is, are you intelligent? What a dreadful question. Much nicer and more empowering question is, in which ways are you intelligent? A bit like Shakespeare, isn't it? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Well, how do I see you as intelligent? Let me count the ways. And we're going to count 7 ways. So let me fade the background of the mind map for a moment and draw your attention to about 12 o'clock on the mind map, where there's the target and the word outcome. And the purpose of using multiple intelligence is to switch ownership, to transfer ownership and control of something you're trying to learn from the originator of that learning into your own experience, so that it is personal to you. We do that by applying aspects of intelligence via activities and exercises. So let's have a look at the first intelligence that we're going to celebrate today, which is musical intelligence. Musical intelligence is articulating your intelligence through musical forms. Now, obviously, if you're a composer or a musician or a singer, that's easy. You can orchestrate, you can arrange, you can sing, you can harmonise, you can compose. But this intelligence is not denied to those of us who can't sing a note in tune or can't play an instrument. As long as we use music on purpose, like an advertising executive would, take a tune and attach it by association to a key message, that's musical intelligence. Next up, interpersonal intelligence. This is one that you might have been told off for at school. Were you the chatty child in class? Discussing things with others is a way to apply this intelligence. Now, obviously, you need to discuss things at the right time, intelligently, but the ability to debate with someone, to relate to them, to negotiate, to agree, to share out loud, this affinity for people is social intelligence. It's another expression. So where you might enjoy a career as a singer or an advertising executive with musical intelligence, with this intelligence, a great career for you would be a coach or a counsellor. Next up, linguistic intelligence, the ability to put things in your own words. This is an affinity with or for languages and linguistics. It's where you rewrite stuff in your own style, or you edit it. It's where you make up rhymes, you do poems, you describe things, you articulate your ideas in language. But above all things is putting it in your own words. A great intelligence if you fancy a career as an editor or an author. How about visual spatial intelligence? One of my favourites. This is the ability to visualise, to express things visually. Great careers, of course, for an architect or an artist, but you don't actually have to have artistic abilities to use this intelligence. Whilst it's useful to be able to sketch and draw and paint, anybody who can make marks on paper or on their computer screen which have meaning and visual spatial arrangements, agreements between them, is using this intelligence. So you might use a piece of software to do some flow charting or mind mapping, for example. The fact that you're not drawing it doesn't mean that you're not expressing this intelligence, quite the opposite. Any form of visual spatial arrangement of ideas is visual spatial intelligence, and you've used this if you remember the pattern of your numbers for your PIN codes. If you remember it on the keypad as a certain pattern, that's visual spatial intelligence. Also a very helpful one for parking the car. We had interpersonal or social intelligence, and this is the mirror of that one, so it's partner really. Intrapersonal intelligence is reflective intelligence. It's skill in making links, finding meaning between things, making connections. So it's going into your internal world to make sense of your external world. And verbs which launch this wonderful intelligence are associate, meditate, imagine, create, consider, and reflect. It's a great intelligence for counsellors like interpersonal intelligence, and philosophers and poets, dare I say it, theologians. Physical intelligence is using your muscles and physical awareness for a purpose. So the plumber, the athlete, the surgeon, all of them use this aspect of intelligence. So when we model things, we build, we manipulate, we construct, we repair, we mend, we make. We're using physical intelligence. And then finally on the mathematical logical intelligence, this is skill with numeracy and logic. And I'd have to say it's probably skill with numeracy or logic, or both and. So I'm not particularly fantastic at my maths, but I'm very, very logical. So it's great intelligence to have if you're an engineer or an accountant. And verbs that would launch this aspect of intelligence include prioritise, calculate, research, reason, analyse, estimate. Wonderful aspects of multiple intelligence. So there's the whole map there. The more aspects of intelligence, the more aspects of multiple intelligence you use, the greater your processing power. It's like one of these Intel chips inside you, an i7. When you're using all of its capacity, then your computing, your processing of information, your communication skills, your influencing skills, and your joie de vivre, your joy in life, will multiply more than 7 times, because they all add to each other. I wish you a happy and intelligent future.